I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
This week we still been working the outside of Harbor Island out here in this 25 to 35 foot of water on top of this structure. Been using a 3 to 4 ounce weight right on top of the hook, using live mullet. Cut mullet has been working, cut menhaden's been working. Even if you got some heavy diamond jigs, they've also been working. A lot of bull reds are still working this outside and along the edge. There's also been some pretty good sand trout, good sized sand trout all through here. They've been eating cut mullet also, live shrimp. A lot of good fish been right here on the outside. If you come on the edge, there have been a few sheepheads showing up. There's also a few slot reds all working this area along with flounder. The only deal with the flounder is they shut the season down November 1st, so you can catch them, but you can't keep them. So all around this Fena Docks and Harbor Island, still been holding good fish. Early in the morning, late in the evening. Also, we've been coming out to the end of the jetties when it's calm. There have been bull reds out here. There have been slot reds. There have been Spanish mackerel out here. Early in the morning, there have been speckled trout out here on popping corks and live shrimp on this north end of this point of the jetties. There have been black drum out here. So there's still been a lot of good fish being caught all along the jetties, all the way back to Port Aransas. On the other side over here on this point, there have been some bull reds and slot reds right through here. And been using the same deal, cut mullet, cut menhaden, even live mullet's been the ticket. When you get done there, if you want to go in and get your slot reds, depending what these tides have been doing, they have been going out later part of the day. Been just posting up on these cuts coming into the lighthouse and Little Slough and Big Slough. And these fish have been coming out of these back lakes and dumping right into these guts. So there's a lot of good fish still around Port Aransas. If you come over to the old ship that sank right through here, popping corks and live shrimp, there have been slot reds, there have been bull reds. There's also been a few sheephead hanging around this wreck right here. So all around Port Aransas right now, still holding good fish. Even back behind Charlie's pasture, up along these docks behind these houses, there have been black drum through here. There have been slot reds through here. They've also been mixed in with a few sheephead. So still a lot of good fish all around Port Aransas right now. Pick your tides. You don't want it running too hard. Slower the tide, seems like the better the bite. Also, these cuts on a low tide when the water's sucking out of these back lakes up against the shrimp boat channel here. We've been posting up into these cuts with live finger mullet or cut mullet. Been catching them redfish all through these cuts coming out of these back lakes. If you get back here in this back creek when the tide's going out, there have been slot reds through here. There have been black drum through here. On the black drum, we've been just using dead shrimp, or you can even get the fish bites. Fish bites have been working real good for the black drum. So all this edge along South Bay right now, when the tides are going out, them fish have been stacking up all through here. Also, if you come into Morris Cummins Cut, the old terminal channel on either side, also been holding slot reds all the way down to the Klondikes. Been using popping corks with live shrimp. Catch a lot of the smaller ones, but there are the slot reds also eating them, and the speckled trout have also been eating on a popping cork with live shrimp. So all around this area, the Klondikes and the old terminal, still been holding good fish. If you come down the old terminal back towards islands, towards the ICW, all these islands, live mullet, live pin perch have been working, cut mullet's been working. So all these chains of islands have been really holding good fish. Also, if you come on the outside of Stedman Island, early in the morning with live mullet, There have been speckled trout through here. There have been good slot reds all along this Stedman's Reef right now. So if you don't get them within, 20, 30 minutes, push down a couple 100 yards and just work this reef real slow. But there are still a lot of good fish working Stedman's. If you don't find them there, you can come back around and get into over here by Sunray and work these islands back behind Sunray. Live mullet has been the ticket through here. Redfish have been a pretty good bite. After you get your redfish, you can tie on your popping cork, tie on your favorite plastic, and go ahead and start drifting Redfish Bay. There have been a lot of good trout running through here on good long drifts. You might catch a lot of small ones, but you're going to wind up getting your 15 to 18 inch trout if you'll just get on this drift and keep working it. You can come back here in the back coves. All this back area has been holding black drum through here. Same deal, just been using dead shrimp with the lead head. That has been the ticket. If you see that dirty water, or you can actually see them black drum, fish bites has been working just with the lead head. So still a lot of good fish all around Redfish Bay right now.
Watching. This is Capt Monte.